and this is a huge book haul. My local library just had a used, library book sale, and I went a little bit crazy. I went in there with a small tote bag, and I told myself I'm only going to get 5 or 10 books. As soon as this little tote bag is filled, then that's it. I'm cutting myself off. I am not going to spend a huge amount of money and come home with more books. But of course, we all knew that was a lie. Nobody actually expected that to pan out. And I ended up getting a lot of books, and I spent $85. So, yes. I can't help it. I have no self-control. Ugh. Before we get into the books that I purchased from my library, I want to make sure that you know that Books for MKs is a charity that donates books to missionary kids. Today's MK shout out goes to Shane, who is 14 years old and lives in Hungary, and they love to read adventure books and comedy. If you want to donate to the Books for MKs charity, you can do so at GoFundMe.com, and please subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. As soon as I walked in the door at my library, all the librarians know me, the volunteers know me. I'm there at every library book sale, so they all say, "Oh, Kaylee, hi, please give us your money." And the second I walked in, Miss Gloria said, "Kaylee, classics are right over there," because she knows that I always go straight to the classics. So I found quite a few classics. And then as soon as I was done with classics, I went over to the children's and middle grade and found a few over there. And I looked through fantasy and sci-fi and found a couple over there. And then I saw The Motherlode. And that's why I ended up spending $85. So first of all, we'll just go in the order that I purchased them, I guess. I've read a couple other books by H.G. Wells, but I have not read The Island of Dr. Moreau. And of course, this is one of his most famous ones. And I was like, how have I not read this yet? So definitely need to read this. I got a beautiful little old edition of the Poems of John Donne. I have read some John Donne in the past, but I don't have like a pretty old, beautiful edition like this. This is another one that I actually already own. This is Thelma by Marie Corelli. However, the edition that I have is such a beautiful old edition that I don't want to read from that edition because it's so pretty and I don't want to mess it up. So this is a slightly less pretty version, and so I was like, oh, well, when I reread Thelma, I'll read it from this one. I'm crazy, guys. I own multiples of books. Why do I do this? I don't know. And this one I'm very sad about because it got damaged in the car. Look. I'll try to glue it down or something. But this is Daphne du Maurier's Frenchman's Creek. So this is I love this color, this beautiful green color. And guys, stickers. Why? Why do they do it? Libraries should know better. And now the book is damaged. Look, there's like a little circle-y thing right there where the sticker was. See? It took off. It actually took off part of the cover. Thank you, librarians. You guys should know better than to stick stickers on books. Then I picked up The Wheel on the School by Mindert de Jong. Yeah, I picked it up because it is a winner of the Newbery Medal. So, Newbery, it's going to be good. And it looks like a very old-fashioned-y kind of story. Let's see, it was written in 1954. It has illustrations by Maurice Sendak, who's the one who did the Where the Wild Things Are, was it? Anyway, this one looks pretty interesting. And then I got Miss Reed Early Days. I have no clue what this is, but I like the cover. It looks kind of old-fashioned-y, so I just picked it up. Then I ran over to the middle grade section and I got 9 from the 9 Worlds. This is from the Magnus Chase series, which I have not read yet. I've not read Magnus Chase, but this is like a companion thing with some short stories and stuff. And of course, I love Rick Riordan, so this was an auto buy. And I picked up How to Train Your Dragon. I kind of wish that this was not the movie tie-in edition, but I have seen the movie, all the How to Train Your Dragon movies, and I have really wanted to pick up the books and read through the series, so finally I'm gonna get started with this series. Then I ran over to the fantasy section and I picked up Diana Wynne Jones's The Spellcoats. This is the third book in the Dalemark Quartet, and I have not started to read the Dalemark Quartet yet, but I have been slowly buying up all the books, and this was one that I did not have. So when I do start to read it, I'll just be able to read them all. Another series that I have not started reading yet, but that I have been slowly buying up the books is the Merlin series, The Lost Years of Merlin. This is book 4, The Mirror of Merlin. So I do love a good King Arthur Merlin retelling. And now we come to one of the worst decisions that I made at the library. I mean, I say the worst decision, but it's just like, for me, it is such a instinct thing whenever I see the Chronicles of Narnia to just buy it, to just pick it up. And this entire set, I already own this entire set. If you've seen my Chronicles, all the Chronicles of Narnia that I own, I collect editions of the Chronicles of Narnia. I already own this entire set, actually in a box, like a boxed set. However, I went ahead and bought these because this is the only editions that I ever find anywhere that are listed by the publication order and not the chronological order. I am very adamant and a very firm believer in the publication order. I hate that all of the Chronicles of Narnia that have been published in the last, I don't even know how many, 50 years or something, they're always published numbered chronologically. And that really bothers me. And so when I saw these, I just had to grab them. It was only $2 for the entire set. And you can see they're like, you know, rubber banded together. It's kind of messed up. You can see the cover is kind of messed up. But, you know, I don't care. I just wanted it. And it was only $2. I make bad decisions when it comes to books, guys. My heart gets the better of me, and my checkbook has to pay for it. And, you know, the thing is, I don't even like the covers of these that much. Like, the covers, they're fine. They're not like, woohoo, the best artwork that I've ever seen. This one's actually pretty nice. This one I do not like. This one, like, I don't even care about that. But I just love that publication order. It's very important to me. Okay. Now we come to the maelstrom of insanity that happened today at the book sale. I was walking along, minding my business. I had my little books that I was gonna buy, and then I looked over and I saw the Bobbsey twins. And I bought, whoa, oh no, look out. Okay, it's fine. I bought a massive book full of Bobbsey twins books, all in this edition. These are so pretty, you guys. These are so gorgeous. And each of them were $2, which is why it ended up being such a massive amount that I spent, because there's a ton of these, and at $2 each, it came out to be quite a bit. When I was a little girl, I loved the Bobbsey twins. I just devoured those books, you know. I don't know what it is about twins. Maybe it's the twins thing. Maybe it's just the sweet, innocent little stories. But these editions are so pretty. And, oh, I'm just so happy. It makes me happy to have these. The nostalgia and the innocence of childhood and all that good stuff. It's well worth the money because I will cherish these for the rest of my life. Literally, like, these babies are going to go to somebody in my will, you know? Now the difficulty is, where am I going to put them? Where am I going to display them proudly and beautifully somewhere? Oh, I need to buy another bookshelf now because There's just too many new books. So please leave me a comment down below and let me know, when was a time when you just made really bad decisions at the bookstore or at the library, but you just didn't care because it made your heart happy, even if your wallet had to pay for it. Or leave me a comment and let me know, what is just an auto-buy book for you, even though you already own an edition of it. If you see a different edition, too bad, you just have to buy it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.